This was a load of shit.
Oh my god, I don't know if it was because I wasn't feeling well near the beginning, or if it was because this was just not good Raw.
It was probably all the above.
This was just like... Which sucks, because apparently last week you guys saw a fantastic Raw.
Last week was a good Raw, I can admit that, because last week it was just enough filler and a lot of good fights.
Oh, God. Oh, we don't have Suave here tonight. He was falling asleep. He was so done with Raw.
Falling asleep and long day at work.
Yeah. I did not have a long day at work because I stayed home because I didn't feel good.
I had to deal with asshole customers all day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Life's rough. I say that knowing that I'm probably going to go to my desk tomorrow and not do anything.
What do you have right down?
And Jordan's messing with my notes now.
I'm trying to find where you started.
What do you mean where I started? That's where I started. I tear out all the old pages.
Okay.
Jordan's messing up my notes.
She doesn't know how to take notes.
Yes, I do know how to take notes. You don't know how to read notes. I write in shorthand and misspellings.
We're getting sidetracked. Let's start with the beginning of Raw. Cena opening once again. Snorefest.
Yeah, it was good. The end was good, and then we all like Cesaro coming out and telling Cena that he can't wrestle. But to me, it just didn't feel like that was supposed to be there. Like it felt like it was cool, but
if it wasn't for Paul Heyman coming out.
There was no
reason for there to be a promo.
Exactly. But we got to have a match from Cena and Cesaro, and it was a good match.
Yes, and we got to see Paul Heyman talk for Brock Lesnar again because he's such a part-timer he can't even go to a Raw.
Yeah, I thought he was showing up tonight.
He really should have, but what can we do?
Let's see. The Cena
and Cesaro match was really good.
Yeah,
we got to see great signs of strength from Cesaro and showing that they may actually use him at some point against Cena or another main eventer for the titles.
Yeah, and actually Cena, I always maybe not enjoy, but I always appreciate when Cena at least tries new moves.
Yeah.
That monkey flip wasn't all that great.
But Cena's way too big and awkward to be doing those type of athletic.
Yeah.
Of moves.
Cena doesn't need to be doing a head scissors takedown.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't need to be doing Hurricane Ranas.
When the first time when Cesaro was trying to do the swing and Cena just basically did a crunch up and overpowered Cesaro.
Cena, protect your head, man. He just lets his arms flail out.
He just doesn't care anymore. He's just like, just give me one good knock so I can leave. So
I can go home. So I can have sex with my girlfriend.
So I can go home and look at those titties I bought for her.
Aww. Well, they had the same size boobs at one point, and now they do not.
Once again, we're talking about the Bellas.
Anyways, Triple H Orton segment. Orton's mad because he's not getting a title match.
When isn't Orton mad?
True. Orton lives mad.
But Orton is an angry child.
I'm done with
who
Orton.
Doesn't get what he wants. But however, if he's not doing the crazy guy segment or just acting like a crazy dude, he's boring.
Yeah. I don't care about this segment. Paige had a promo where she was explaining turning heel, and it was a really good Divas section for me, at least.
I liked it. I liked it not just because of the promo, but because, Paige, my future wife.
AJ Lee came out.
Then there was AJ Lee. Paul.
I get so mad when they chant for CM Punk when she comes out, because I'm like...
It's her husband, so it's kind of what you call it. It's it's going to happen.
I say to all the smart marks out there, let it go. CM Punk's gone.
It's not over till it's really over. It's over. Until he's dead, it's not over.
I will give you $5 if CM Punk ever comes back.
I will be waiting for those $5.
We're shaking. You can't see it, but we shook on it. 'Cause I doubt he's coming back.
You never know.
Anyway,
never say never.
I say never. CM Punk's never, ever, ever getting back together with the WWE. And yes, I made a Taylor Swift reference. So sue me. Whatever.
I made Justin Bieber reference, so it's okay.
Triple H and Stephanie had a segment. Of course, she's all traumatized because she spent an hour in jail, I think, last week.
An hour in quotation in jail, a.k.a. they left the parking lot, then turned around and came back.
So, But it reminds me that Triple H has always been a really good heel.
The man knows how to cut a promo and knows how to work a crowd.
We talk about him getting the shovel out and burying people and whatever, but...
And thankfully tonight he didn't have the shovel handy.
He didn't have the shovel handy, but he does stuff like this, and it makes you remember that he didn't get there just because he married Stephanie McMahon. That obviously helped, but
he worked his way to the top,
good.
And having Stephanie McMahon having her be his wife is just a plus for him because the man knew he was going to fight for everything he has in the business. So it's good to see he's actually using everything he's learned throughout the... God, he's combined the best parts. He's combined the best parts of his own heel persona and Vince together in this authority figure. He's definitely going to be somebody to watch till probably the time he dies. Yeah, he's transitioned into this authority figure really well. I like it. But Jericho comes out and gets everyone to sing Bad Boys to Stephanie, and we're just rolling on the floor laughing. It was so awesome. Jericho can do no wrong.
Jericho can do no wrong. And then Seth Rollins came out with a really sad attack from behind.
It wasn't even he didn't even hit him with the briefcase. It was more like a love tap, if anything.
He love tapped him with the briefcase.
But you know what? Jericho sold it no matter what. Even though the camera was on him too long and it looked like he just was like, screw this, I want to get up and go to the back so I can go get some water.
He sold the shit out of that. The next part, we actually took a break and went to Sonic.
Yeah, a little road trip for some.
But we came back and we watched with a 6-man match, Miz and Ryback versus the Usos and Ziggler. Talk about how much you want Ziggler pushed. I gotta grab my drink.
Dolph Ziggler is way too over talented for the little bit that they give him. If he doesn't get pushed to be Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, or something again, I give up on them trying to push any type of low-card title. Because Ziggler being his stature and doing everything he does in the business, I mean, he takes a lick from everybody, no matter what. But he sells everything so perfectly. He deserves it.
Ziggler's a fucking star. He should be a fucking star. He should be, if not, I mean, I'm not saying he should be a 15-time champion by now, but I think he should have had at least one legitimate title reign, main title reign.
He did have the World Heavyweight Championship.
And he was injured during it, or he had a concussion during it, and they made a really big deal out of it. Like, everyone else gets concussions, and we gotta kind of...
My problem was that, he's a little injury-prone here and there, but that's what comes with being a superstar who can take some bumps, but he gets back up right after. Give him his 2 weeks off here or there, let him rest, and then push him again.
Yeah, but they're dropping the ball with Ziggler. Just all around dropping the ball.
Yeah, and Usos are kind of starting to make me snore, so...
Yeah, I was over the Usos for a while now, but they're still over, so...
And I like to point out that a couple weeks ago when we had our Battleground podcast... I did kind of sort of make the call for the reformation of the Nation of Domination.
Yeah, and that's kind of happened. They haven't called themselves yet.
Not yet, but you know
they
what?
Essentially
having Xavier Woods be the mouthpiece for this is... I love it. It's going to be great.
I haven't heard Xavier Woods talk for them yet.
You didn't watch it last week. He's perfect.
I imagine that he's really good. I need to go back and watch last week's. I've seen pieces of it.
Having Kofi and Biggie in the mix with it, I'm thinking that they're going to make this a legitimate thing. And if they could pull the Usos into it and probably Titus O'Neil as the muscle, it's going to just make this thing it's going to be really
team
legit.
All of the black guys in WWE.
And if they want to make it even more legitimate, once they have Mark Henry come back, have him be the head.
And there you go. And then you could add Naomi into it.
Just no. That's where I draw the line.
Anyways, next we had a match with Bo Dallas and R-Truth.
This makes me not want to watch wrestling because you know what? They killed the streak.
19-1.
No, he was 18-0.
18-0.
Lost,
Now he's 18-1.
I think so. It was 18-0.
Whatever.
But they had R-Truth
I
kill
want
it.
to punch Bo Dallas in the face, and I know
He
that
has a punchable face.
I know that that's the point of this character. So in essence, it's working.
It's working, and the fact that
he's a great heel, but I hate him so much, and that's the point.
They're making his heel perfect. That's the thing.
I know.
It's the perfect heel because everyone loves him hate him.
He's not the Bray Wyatt heel where he's like, we really like this guy. He's cool. He's mysterious. Whatever.
Yeah, he's just the one you want to punch him.
He's a good heel because we hate him, even though we love him.
Kudos to the fan who had the sign that said, "Why are you wet? Why are you so wet?"
It looks like
He takes a shower. He T-bows in the shower before running out.
I'm telling you, that should be his new entrance. Just a shower comes down onto him, and then they have to
talk about
clean
budget
it up.
cuts.
Yeah. Although, just if you get rid of half of Adam Rose's entourage, you could totally pay for that.
No, just have half of his entourage just throw water buckets on him.
All right. So R-Truth wins, ending the streak.
Streak's over.
Rusev and Lana segment.
Ravishing Russian. Get it right. Come
Whatever.
CJ Perry.
Obviously, it was still good. Lana and Rusev are kind of boring to me. Zeb is what's making this feud for me.
Lana's a good mouthpiece, but if they don't do something with Rusev, trying to get him to talk at least a little bit.
No, I don't think he should talk at all.
A couple words. I'm not saying give him an elaborate speech. I'm just saying get him to say a few things here and there. Even Jack Swagger gets to talk every so often.
I think Lana needs to work on, and she does try and do it, she needs to work on how she deals with the live crowd. Because I feel like she's still really hesitant around the live crowd.
Well, after what she said at Battleground, I don't blame her.
That's true. She did have that thing. So, awesome segment for Zeb and Lana.
Zeb had the best line.
Yes, he did.
America is pickup trucks,
pretty girls,
hot women, or pretty women, and beer. Mm-hmm. We the people.
We the people.
This is something I can get behind.
Exactly. Next, we had Damien Sandow dressed as an astronaut.
So
fighting Adam Rose.
Damien Jobber Sandow?
Yeah, so I'm done with Adam Rose.
It's getting annoying. They need to just cut out the entire entourage and just let the man wrestle. I've
seen this since I've started watching these new guys that they bring in, and they give them this big elaborate entrance. Like MVP comes to mind. Who else comes to mind? Sorry, MVP at one point had this like large, elaborate. He had pyro. He had this tunnel he ran through. Like
Eminem, Morrison, Nitro, and Melina.
Yes,
Whenever they were a thing.
These guys that they bring up with these huge, elaborate entrances before they're even established yet, they just never seem to last. So I mean, I don't know. I don't see Adam Rose going anywhere with this gimmick other than just being a comedy bit. Well, with Santino leaving,
we need someone to fill doing that little comedy bit here and there. However, I feel like they need to add one more person just so it's not the same person over and over again. Yeah, it's not the same thing. That or get a better gimmick for a comedy person. Also, even though I highly find Goldust and Stardust.
Oh my God!
It's extremely entertaining.
This one was
best
funny,
best promo in the past couple weeks.
That's a little bit later.
We'll get to that.
Let's see. Kane and Reigns were supposed to have a match, but Randy just attacked Reigns on the outside.
On the way to the ring, Reigns gets attacked by Randy. Bring it to the ring. Kane chokeslams Reigns, gives him to Randy.
Randy RKO's bullshit. Table.
RKO through table. Bullshit.
I was just done with this too.
It was boring.
And I just... So Chris was talking about that it's good that Roman Reigns is losing a bit or getting beat up a bit because
it's showing him he needs to humble himself because he can't go from something he's just a part of to straight to the top.
He still needs to establish himself as a singles wrestler.
Yes, but because they keep throwing him in to this main event picture, it's kind of difficult to not see him in the main event right now.
Well, I think that's what they're leading up to, because I read somewhere, and once I read it, I was like, oh yeah, that's true. WWE has a little bit of shortage of faces right now since Daniel Bryan's gone, and he's probably going to need another surgery, so we probably won't see him for a good while. Cena's not...
Cena.
Cena's Cena, but...
you can only take so much Super Cena every week.
And Cena's not going to be there forever to hold this company up. You got to have some new guys. Honestly, you got to have some new blood.
Honestly, with the way he's been getting hurt the past couple of years and the bumps that he's been taking, and I mean, the man, I give it to him. The man puts out all year round.
Yes, he's there all the time.
He's starting to get to that point where he's looking like he needs a break here and there. And that's going to be difficult if there isn't someone to take that spot.
There's nothing wrong with him needing a break. I've heard that Cena is the guy that he's the first one to get to the arena and the last one to leave. Because he's just there, helping, doing whatever he needs to do. He's a company guy.
Exactly. And
Cena needs
I hate
a break.
to admit this, but I do watch Total Divas here and there.
Oh, why? Go ahead.
But when they show... Nikki, Cena's girlfriend, every so often you get to see Cena and stuff like that, and they're either in the gym or doing some type of publicity thing, going out to eat or something like that, but you can see Cena's all the time. He's the same person in the ring and out the ring.
I've liked Cena, and I know that's unpopular in the IWC.
I like him too, but
I like Cena.
His character is getting boring.
His character gets shoved down your throat. I even think his character is needed. I've always said this. You need a character like Cena that's the essential good guy, especially if you're going to have kids watch. You
need a Hulk Hogan Rock figure, even though The Rock was pretty heel back in the day, but he was still the face.
You need that good guy. Anyways, so we totally got sidetracked there. Fandango Primo.
Who cares? Don't even worry about it.
Here you go.
If you ask in the comments about that match, I would personally comment back to you and just tell you to screw off.
That's a way to make fans.
Then again, I probably won't. I'm just
Steve
bullshit.
Steve had a long running joke where he was talking about why is Primo still employed?
Because he's Hispanic, and if Vince fires him, he'll be sued for racial discrimination.
Anyway, so now your favorite segments.
The Gold Dust and Stardust.
Oh, this is so weird.
They cut the best promos.
I can't even get my mind around this stuff. It's so weird.
Okay.
It's too weird for me.
It's Cody Rhodes, a.k.a. Stardust, looking for the cosmic key. He has math formulas on a board just trying to figure this out.
The best part's the end part.
Oh, of course, but having Goldust come into it saying, this is the cosmic key, look here while I write this on the board. It's just bull. And then it says, they have it.
I assume it's the titles.
Yeah, it has to be the tag titles, which I'll be perfectly okay if they get it again.
But then Goldust does his Goldust thing, and the Stardust...
And then Stardust blows his... Stardust, confetti, whatever junk, into Goldust's face, and all of a sudden you just see Goldust spitting out the gold stars because that's what's happening now. Best promo ever.
I literally have, as a comment for this segment, I have ... question mark. It's too weird for me.
It's great. It's great TV.
I
watch every Monday night just so I can watch them.
Diva match. Who cares?
There was another Divas match besides Paige and... Oh, that wasn't even a match, huh? No, it wasn't a match.
No. Jericho versus Rollins. I bet this was an awesome match, but
it was good.
I was setting up at that point.
It was good. It was just...
We were tired.
I really don't feel like...
then.
Yeah, we were tired, but I just don't feel like watching Rollins wrestle anymore. It's getting just
You're
pointless.
done with Rollins already?
I'm done with Rollins already.
You're done with Rollins? See, the WWE will tell us that is our problem. That our problem is that we want these guys. We're like, oh, look, they're pushing new guys. And then we're so ADD, we're done with them 2 days later.
I mean, I agree with you in one aspect, but they're pushing people that it's just, we don't want them to be pushed. We want Dean Ambrose to be pushed. We want Dolph Ziggler to be pushed. We want Kevin Steen to be pushed.
I'm actually okay.
Once he gets into NXT.
I'm still on Team Rollins. I think he's still pretty good on the mic. He's still good on the mic.
He does have good mic skills.
He's a crazy man in the ring. I don't like his attire at all.
The rejected X-Men attire.
He looks like the X-Men that jumped on the Blackbird right as they took off, and they're like, shit, you forgot your uniform. That's okay, go take the spare one out the back. He looks like the X-Men who forgot his uniform. I hate his attire. I hate it. Hate his attire. Hate his music.
Okay.
Music is awful.
Let's just sidetrack for a minute. Reigns needs new music. Ambrose needs some new music. And so does Rollins.
All of them need music.
All of them need new music. And so does God knows how many other people in this business need new music because it's bad. Mm-hmm. The tracks that they're picking for these new people are just terrible.
The last part of the show was Brie and Stephanie essentially confirming that they are going to have a match at SummerSlam. Brie said she would drop all charges if Stephanie gave Nikki, if she had the match, if she gave Nikki a raise and gave Brie her job back.
Something like that.
So
I wasn't paying attention fully.
And my thing was, and it corrected later at the end of the promo, was Stephanie doing that, oh my God, please don't make me face you. I'm like, you're a 2-time women's champion. You fought Trish. You fought Lita.
Tori Wilson. Stacy Keibler.
I did not know those.
I did. Oh, I did.
Well, I know them. I know who Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler are, but I didn't know she faced them.
Yeah.
But
she had fought. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had fought at some point.
But,
because it was in the middle of that Attitude.
But then
Brian Payne's matches. So
oh, God.
They need to bring it back. Paige AJ Brian Payne's match. The king. Jerry Lawler's special guest referee.
I just want to hurt you right now so bad. I'm a professional.
And I told you before we started.
I did. It was an alarm, so I do my timesheet.
Terrible.
Anyways, so we're going to have Brie and Stephanie in a match. I did like at the end how Stephanie essentially was like, yeah, I was faking crying, and told
don't worry,
Brie,
I'm going to hit you, bitch.
I'm going to make you my bitch.
And then she proceeded to say the word bitch over and over again. And
we're like, it was cool the first time,
it was
Stephanie.
Good the first and second time, maybe, but after the 5th time, it's just like, really? Now you're just saying it because you can say it.
They're filling that bitch quota that The Rock left.
Yeah. Well, Rock had a bitch quota, an ass quota, a pie quota.
But so this was kind of lackluster episode of Raw, which I mean, you have
too much filler, not enough action.
You do have those every once in a while, just lackluster Raws. It's just not a big thing. I mean, last week was a good episode of Raw. The week before was pretty good as well. But this one is just a snooze fest.
Yeah. And I guess on that note, we're going to call it. And
I'm gonna be lazy editing this one. This is just gonna have one picture the whole time. One picture the whole time. Just Raw the whole time.
Probably Raw with Jericho somewhere hidden in there.
That's what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be a picture of Jericho. # Jericho invented it.
Terrible.
All right, say goodnight, Jordan.
Night, Jordan.